Originally, I was planning to talk about my favorite video game scores for each genre, but I soon realized how many moments in games are made more epic by the use of music in them. I may do something like a best soundtracks in video games post at some point, but for today we are talking about specific moments that are made better by the support of their respective musical choices. Final Fantasy VI Opening Sequence. The Final Fantasy series has a lot of great music and moments to choose from. Final Fantasy VI alone has a lot of these moments. The final battle with Kefka's Dancing Mad theme is incredible, and the Celeste opera scene is one of my favorite sequences in any video game. The moment from this game that gets me ready to rock an epic adventure is right at the beginning during the opening credits, as Terra, Biggs, and Wedge ride their mechs through the snow, while Terra's theme plays over it. It's a simple scene, but the use of early 3D graphics on the Super Nintendo made it immediately evident that this game was going to be unlike any before it. Gears of War trailer. In this case, it's not the game itself, but the trailer. This is also a use of a licensed song. The choice to use Gary Jules' cover of the Tears for Fears song Mad World over the scenes of protagonist Marcus Phoenix running through a dark and rainy ruined city, only to come across a giant monster, made the game feel like it would be an emotional and scary experience. Personally, I don't know that the game actually lived up to the ideas I had from the trailer, but I can't deny that when I first seen the trailer, I was completely sold on the game.
People run in circles, it's a very, very mad world.
Majora's Mask, The Final Hours. The Zelda franchise is another that has a lot of epic moments to choose from. Some close other choices for me would be sailing the Great Sea in Wind Waker or saving Midna in Twilight Princess. This one had to be my choice though, as it's my all-time favorite game. In Majora's Mask, time is an ever-present threat. You have 72 hours before the moon comes crashing down into the land of Termina, and once the clock strikes midnight on the final day, this is the song you hear. What really makes this song stand out is how it plays off the rest of the music. If you're in Clocktown, you will hear different music each of the 3 days. The first day is happy, jovial music. Day 2 is still okay, though there is a slight somber tone creeping in. Day 3 gets a little more frantic and dark with the seeds of what is to come. Then the final hours hit, and all we're left with is dark and sadness. Halo 3 Escaping the Ark. The Halo series has some pretty damn epic sequences, and to me none are better than at the end of Halo 3. Master Chief and the Arbiter have just set the Ark to blow up, and have to escape. They hop into a Warthog and start driving. Then you hear the drums come in, followed by a choir. Soon there's an entire orchestra accentuating your epic maneuvers as you take jumps and avoid or run over the flood. This whole sequence makes me feel like I'm the star of an action movie, which I think is exactly what you want out of a game like Halo. This scene is made even better if you get a group of friends to play 4 players with. I have a lot of great memories of just playing this level and racing through it, seeing who can get to the end first. Persona 5 First Time Hearing Last Surprise. Persona 5 is filled with funky tunes that will have you bobbing your head throughout. Nothing got me moving more than the first time I ambushed an enemy and Last Surprise started playing. The funk mixed with this game's overwhelming stylization just worked so well together, and had me feeling like I could win any fight that came my way. The lyrics support this too, basically saying that the gang of phantom thieves are badasses, and their opposition will never see them coming. In any video game you will hear the battle theme a lot, so it better be good, and this one nails it.
Let's go! Give me more!
That's 5 awesome music moments in video games. Not a ranking, just a collection of moments that came to mind when I was thinking of this. In the future, I'm sure I'll revisit video game music and soundtracks. But for now, I'm happy to talk about the moments. Thank you for watching.